Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Today I've got another little Halloween inspired palette. I've actually got two, so we're going for like a double again. Not intended, but how could I not do like a Halloween palette, spooky ooky pooky palettes, without mentioning these ones. So these are from Shroud, and these are a collaboration, both of them are a collaboration with Batty Bean on YouTube. And I love both of these palettes. I don't think I've actually tried this one. Shall I just open up and have an inspection? Yep, untouched. Hate myself, absolute criminal. I think this came out, was it last year? I think it came out last Halloween, and I did get my hands on it far later. I don't know if this is still available. If it's available, I will link it down below. I'll link both the palettes down below. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. And then of course there's the It's Freakin Bats palette, which was the first palette that came out. I love this palette so much. I love this. This is like swamp blue green. Oh, I love this palette. And then of course she came out with the Halloween, which is, I'd say kind of, it reminds me of like a retro Halloween with the lime green, the orange, the deep sort of purple shade, like the raspberry purple. I love both of these palettes. I will obviously just do one today because I'll do another video with the other one that I don't use, I think. Oh, I kind of want to go for this, but also love this one, you know, like, I think it's got to be done. I think I've got to start with It's Freakin Bats. I love this palette. This is honestly what got me into Shroud in the first place. I love this palette so much. It's such a well executed one. So let's do the It's Freakin Bats today, and we'll do Hello Bean. Maybe I will see how I fare. Maybe I'll film it tomorrow. I'll do this one with tomorrow, and I'll see if I can upload it very shortly after this one. But let's do It's Freakin Bats today. I love this palette so much. By the way, just like always, all of the makeup that I've got on my face today will always be listed in the description bar down below. So if you want to know anything else on my face, it's down in the description bar. Let's start off with the It's Freakin Bats palette. Let me give you a little close-up, the close-up of the shadows, the packaging, the swatches. I mean, just give it all to you. I mean, it's a 9-shade palette. You have 5 shimmers and 4 mattes, and I think it's a really, really lovely palette. It's very like mid-toned, I'd say, in the sense of everything's kind of like, there's no contrast. I mean, there's a couple of light shimmers, which is really cool, and there's like that one dark matte, which is the Dairy shade, which, to be honest with you, I always use in the outer corner just for that depth. I feel like I'm gonna end up doing my classic dark on the outer corner, light on the inner corner with this palette, because that's what I end up doing all the time. But I'm thinking maybe we could do a halo eye today, like a traditional symmetrical halo eye. I'm thinking that's what we could do. I haven't got any primer on my eyes. I've just got the concealer that I sort of laid down in my base. So I'll just pat that out in my crease. And I'm not gonna put any primer on. I don't think I need it. These, the formula of this shadow is actually really quite nice. So I think it'd be all I need. I'm gonna start with the shade Trapper, this one right here. And I'm gonna work this through the crease. And when I say I'm working it through the crease, I'm starting on the outer corner and inner corner because that's where I want most of the product to go. And then I'm kind of like blending them towards one another. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush with literally nothing on it and just blend out those edges. I'm going to try and keep it as round as possible. I'm then going to take the shade Spooky, Spooky Ooky Booky, and then plonk this kind of like on the edges, the inner edges of those two green bits. I don't know how to describe that, but like Trappers here, and then I want a bit spooky here. I'm trying to leave that centre bit bare as well. And then I'm going to take the brush that had Trapper on it but not take any more product. And then on the Trapper brush, kind of mix into that spooky shade and do the same but the other direction. And then go back in that brush that had no product on. Just kind of get the edges there. I'm then going to take the shade Sam, this one in the middle, and pop this in the centre where we originally left that space. I'm just going to take some of that Sam shade and just to make it a little bit different, I'm just going to pat it right into my crease. Like, I'm not blending, but I kind of want, like, can you see that shimmery line going through my crease? I don't know, maybe it just would be a bit of fun. It's not really a halo eye anymore, but a bit different maybe. I feel like it needs a little bit of depth either side. I don't know whether to go into Adams or Derry. I feel like Adams would go better, but Derry would be more effective. So I might layer them. Let's try Adams out first. Literally plonk this on the inner corners. Yeah, I think Derry's gonna be a bit better at giving the depth over. Okay, let's go into Derry. And just layer on top of that Adams shade. I'm then going to take the shade Trapper again and run it on the lower lash line. I really feel like I want to put 0, this one here, on my inner corner, but I'm not sure if it will ruin it. But maybe if I just put a tiny bit here, that would be kind of cool. Ooh, it's kind of shifting green, interesting. You know what, I am just going to put a little bit here. Why not? I just love an inner corner highlight, and I'm just going to blend it out so it's not as harsh. There we go. Interesting. Is it a halo eye? No. Is it what I set out to achieve? Absolutely not. But I don't think I hate it. I don't think I hate it. I'm trying to just like spike creativity in myself. I don't think I hate this. It's very like alien-y in my eye socket. Like you can see that sort of streak of colour. It's interesting. I'm going to go away, recreate this on this eye. It'll inevitably be better because it always is the second time around because you just kind of like know what you're doing by that point. Put some mascara on and then we will finish up. Okay, I've just put a bit of setting spray on. I finished the look and shoved some mascara on. Do you know what I did at first? I was a bit like, oh, it's a bit messy. But you know what? I think it's like a happy accident. I actually really like how the shimmer is in the crease and it's kind of like creating this like socket effect, kind of tracing my socket. I think it's kind of cool. I really like this eyeshadow palette. I think it's really fun. The shimmers are very sheeny, metallic. It's really, really nice palette. I love the mattes. There was a little bit of patchiness, and I think that's because I was trying to build too much on top of one another. I will zoom up in a minute. But honestly, from far back, like I'm pretty happy with it. I love green eyeshadow, and I'm not going anywhere. So, you know, if you don't like it, you don't have to wear it. It's all good. I like it. I think it's like a little happy little accident. We've kind of gone for the halo eye. We've gone for that spotlight eye, if you want to call it that. The matte either side is not perfectly blended, but you know what? I'm not too bothered about it. If I zoom you back in and give you like a little up close view, it's messy, okay? It is messy. I haven't even blended this very well, but you know what? Like, I don't care. I think it's fun. Like, that's the whole point in this. This whole thing for me is to play with some Halloween inspired palettes, put the colours on my eyes, have a bit of fun with it, try some different techniques and stop getting stuck in a rut of doing the same thing. It doesn't have to be perfect for me, and I don't know, I like the colours, I think it's a bit fun. I feel quite cool in my green eyeshadow, you know? And that's it. That's the video with the It's Freakin' Bats palette by Betty Bean, or Batty Bean and Shroud. This is a really, really lovely palette. I do love this palette. I think normally, because I'm stuck in my rut, I love the way I do my eyeshadow, which is light to dark. I always feel good when I do that. But I do want to try that creative, like push those creative buttons again. But normally when I use this palette, I use only like 3 to 4 shadows maximum, and usually it's either these on the outer corner, this in the crease, and something on the lid, or like a mix of 2 on the lid. So for example, this through the crease, that on the lid, this on the inner corner, this on the outer corner, or that on the outer corner, like make it more purple, blue or green. This is a really lovely palette. Let me know, do you have this palette? Have you created some really cool looks with it? Have you posted them on your Instagram or something? If you have, like send me your Instagram, let me see it. I wanna like it, tag me in, I wanna see what you guys create with these palettes. And yeah, this is my little messy invention today. I have created looks that I like far more with this palette, but that's no fun if I just do the same look all the time. So there we go. That was my little It's Freakin' Bats and Shroud palette. Thank you so much for watching. Next time we'll be doing the Halloween palette. I nearly dropped that. That would have been absolutely disastrous. We'll be doing the Halloween palette, which I'm really excited for because I haven't actually tried this one. So that'll be fun. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs video up if you have enjoyed today. Subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell because then you'll be notified of all the videos I upload. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!